One preliminary application for hydropower development on Watertown's Sewall's Island has been denied, while a separate developer's application was approved. It all has to do with redeveloping that abandoned island in the heart of downtown. We learn more with 7 News reporter Brendan Straub.
Two different companies want to harness the power of the Black River to generate power. We've now learned which company was denied and which will move forward, and it could bring additional recreational opportunities to Watertown's abandoned Sewall's Island. Last week, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, denied Conval Energy its license request, telling CEO Harry Atchison it needed more information about his plans and gave a 45-day window, which has come and gone. Atchison wanted the power to use at a yet-to-be-built solar panel manufacturing plant near the Watertown International Airport. Watertown Council member Patrick Hickey said Monday night, given Conval's status with FERC, the city should end its Sewall's Island contract with Conval and work with the group that did get FERC approval.
I would highly suggest the city begin a dialogue with Link Past and develop a cooperative joint venture to develop Sewall's Island.
Link Pass Solutions, out of New Jersey, had its preliminary application for Sewall's Island approved by FERC, calling for 2 hydroelectric powerhouses. On top of tapping into the hydropower, Link Pass Solutions is also proposing to build world-class whitewater kayaking courses around the island. Those plans, released in February, show 2 separate Olympic-grade courses. Councilmember Lisa Ruggiero says whatever developer the city chooses, the city needs to protect its assets.
We have to protect the livelihood of the hydro plant because there's potential there for that to do even more. Whether we look at it as a partnership with somebody or not, but it is important for the city to retain that.
Under its contract with the city, Conval Energy still has exclusive rights to the property until March 2024. CEO Atchison didn't return our calls. Brendan Straub, 7 News.